Hey everybody, Lorelia here. So it is official. We are currently in a recession. Since I last did a video, a lot of things have changed. My last video I did yesterday. And so since that time, I don't remember. So much stuff has been going on. So interest rates are now zero. And so this is not the time to retract. This is not the time to get in panic and to be scared. There's a major shift that's happening right now. And what side of the coin are you going to be on? Because things are still moving. I was at the courthouse today. I just left there. Supposed to be closing on something later on today. So things are still moving. People are um still doing, things that need to be done. So, where are you in the midst of all this? Right now, there's a major shift. America's on sale. Stock prices are low. Real estate is going to be on sale. Are you in position? This is the time more than ever if you lack the financial education, because during a recession you either have already did the work, and now that you know that is a recession, you understand that things are gonna that things are going to be on sale, and you want to jump on the opportunity. If you do not know that, and if you know that historically in your family during every recession you are hurting financially, this is the time now. We are in different times now. Don't let this recession be an example of the past, of what maybe your family has been through, what your mother went through, what your grandparents have went through. Whereas whenever there's a recession, you still continue to not have nothing, because people are going to capitalize during this time. If you don't have the financial education now is the time to get it. Now is not the time to run scared. It's going to be a lot of opportunity. And if you do not take part in what is currently going to happen, what you're going to find out is that you're going to find out that there have been groups of people who have jumped at the opportunity. And what happens is that a lot of people always say, "Oh wow, I didn't know about that opportunity. Why didn't I know about that?" You know how many people always say, "Oh man, imagine if I owned, Apple stock back in the 70s when Steve Jobs first began the company, and then it went public in the early 80s." How many people always talk about, "Man, imagine if I bought Amazon stock when it first went on the public stock exchange." How many times have you heard people say, "Oh man, 10 years ago we were in a recession. Yes, I lost everything." But then there's also some people who also say that during that time is when they entered into the real estate game. I did my first real estate wholesale deal during a recession. I'm going to do a video on that possibly later, showing you a check. It was in '08. It was my first check. This was during a recession. And at that time, I used to wholesale REO bank-owned properties. This was before Dodd-Frank. This was before all the issues that now you can't do that. Can you still do it? There's some ways around it, but a lot of times attorneys don't like to mess with it. And as well as title companies. So right now in this current market, you can't do it. But back then in 2008, I did my first real estate deal. So whereas there were people who can tell you the story how they kind of lost everything in 2008, well, in 2008, that's when things began to ramp up for me, because I took something that most people saw as not an opportunity, and I made it an opportunity. My first wholesale deal, I was buying homes, properties from the bank. And what I would do is I would do a double close, and then I would resell it. I would resell it to another end buyer. I did that in '08, my first deal. I still have that check. I'm going to show you a copy of that check where I did my first deal. So this is not the time to retract. This is not the time to retract. I can't stress that enough. I can't stress that enough. This is the time, if you don't have the financial education, to get it, because I'm ramping things up. In terms of real estate, I know I don't talk a lot about real estate on this channel, primarily with credit, but this is the time, man. America is on sale. Are you going to take advantage? Right now, I do a Wednesday night class. I do it twice a month, sometime one time a month. The frequency is not going to be that often. I'm going to be holding a class this week, and we're going to talk about how you can get in position and take advantage of getting in the real estate market right now. Because understand, are things going to slow down? Yes, definitely. I'm not one who wants to, be a Nostradamus and start predicting, but I do think things are going to slow down for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks, America is going to stand still. We're not going to do anything. But after them 2 weeks, it's really to just kind of regroup us as a country. And then after that, it's going to be wild, wild west. And this is not the time during that 2 weeks, that 2 week time, whether it happens, whether it doesn't. I know here in New Jersey, a lot of state mandates are going on. I just recently left the local Dunkin' Donuts that I go to. They're not allowing no customers to come into the store. They're only allowing drive-through. So understand, yes, a slowdown is going to happen, but it's not going to be that long. It's not going to be that long. And so this is the time now to get a financial education. Like I said, I'm bringing this back because I currently was supposed to do a live class here in my local market regarding real estate. And with everything going on, that had to get canceled. So with that being said, I'm taking it online, and I welcome you to join me. There is a fee to join. It's not a free class. If you want free content, that's right here on my YouTube channel. But if you really want to I'm going to go into depth, because what a lot of people don't understand, and I've talked about credit and lending or what have you, a lot of people don't know how to put the deal together. Yeah, there's a lot of people giving you information on YouTube on you could do this, you can do that, but no one's really showing people how to put it together. And so what happens is that people are trying to go to lenders and they're trying to get access to information, and that's not the job of the lender. The lender does not help you put the deal together. They don't do that. That's not what they do. It's your job to put the deal together, and then it's your job to tell them how much money you have. How much money you want to get access from them. Join me Wednesday night. If you go to bizcredit.yourmoneymentor, you'll get on.com. You'll get on my email communication list. There you'll learn more about it, about the class. I don't have nothing fancy up. No website, no landing page. I'm only going to do it exclusively for people who are on my email communication list. How do you get access to that? Go to bizcredit.yourmoneymentor.com. Not only are you going to get access to my email communication, but you're also going to get an exchange for your email. You're going to get a 45-minute video. Access to business funding, your funding plan for 2020. Lenders are still lending. I'm going to go into, because people are saying, well, interest rates are at 0. How are banks making money? We're going to talk about that, because money is still being lent out there. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about putting together real estate deals with no money down, how you can put yourself in position now. Because like I said, a lot of people aren't telling y'all how to do it. How do I know? Because I'm having the consultations. And so people only know pieces of the story. They only know pieces, but they don't fully know how to put it all together. So like I said, go to bizcredit.yourmoneymentor.com. Recession proof yourself This is not the time to retract. This is not the time to get scared. I'm telling you, I will show you my check. My first check that I got in real estate was during in recession in 2008. Whereas people were losing stuff, I was going to the closing table. And that's what I want to show you. So once again, go to bizcredit.yourmoneymentor.com. Hope to see you in that class. It'll be online. And it's happening this Wednesday. So I'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.